This week on Word on the Street.
Unions, but it's irrational to think they are in any way, by sodomising each other, married. Marriage is not about sodomy, it's not even principally about sex.
What's your stance on student loans and the interest on student loans?
Hey, Colin!
Hi, no worries, how are you, man? Good to see you.
Yeah.
So, look, student loans.
I don't know if what I'm doing is illegal.
You can't actually vote, sorry.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah,
We just wanted to go to the Conservative Party conference.
Yeah, you can't, so you have to preset by
The Conservative Party. Which Conservative Party am I talking about? Am I talking about the one that had Margaret Thatcher and now David Cameron? No, I'm talking about the New Zealand Conservative Party. The Conservative Party whose leader doesn't believe in the moon landings and whose members don't believe in climate change. Today we've interviewed a variety of the party members and we're going to see in this video what their responses are to our various questions. Check it out because it's going to be super fun. Have you enjoyed the conference?
Yes, wonderful,
you
inspiring. It was great, I'd recommend it.
Awesome.
Right, there's room for more, so I'd like to see you there next time when we next have a meeting.
Yeah, just guys being motivated and,
Awesome.
and ready for the year to come.
The fundamental one being that all referendums should be binding. The bottom line.
Absolutely.
All referendums must be binding.
Yeah.
And all that currently exists is illegitimate.
I don't think it's obscure.
Okay.
Firstly, I think there's quite a large majority, silent majority in this country that are quite conservative.
Yep. Good afternoon. Have you been at the Conservative Party AGM?
It's not an AGM.
AGM, forum, talk, discussion? Yeah. What's your position on the marriage equality bill? Because they stand as predominantly Christian founded. So what's your stance on
We're
that?
traditional family values.
Because, you know, the Labour Party stands for families, the Green Party stands for families. I'd say most of the parties.
They've redefined it, so
They've redefined it?
Well, as a Christian,
Okay.
they were the only party, they're not a Christian party, I understand that, they were the only party that were willing to stand behind their moral convictions.
Well, I think it's a high moral principle.
They were the party.
So you're against the marriage equality bill?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Rather not be painted as someone who is against things. For marriage, I'm totally for marriage.
Yep.
The way it was originally defined, the way it is intended to function.
Younger generation tend to accept homosexuality and they tend to accept that two people of the same gender should be allowed to proclaim their love under marriage. Do you agree with that?
Oh, absolutely.
You do? Or is that
Yes, absolutely. Because I do, but that's their own affair.
Okay.
I just don't like it when the children are involved.
Awesome.
and this party.
Do you think conservative is the way to go?
Well, they speak to my values.
Okay.
And that works for me. And yes, I'm being part of it instead of just sitting on a couch and complaining
Great, fair enough.
about what's
So-
wrong.
How you going? Yep. And how was it? Was it an inspirational experience?
No, really excellent, thank you.
So can I ask, as a potential voter, why would I potentially want to vote for the Conservative Party?
Sign
Oh,
up.
thank you very much.
Sign up.
Because of its great values.
Because of its great values. And what are those great values? Because I've heard they've got great values. There they are. So you're against the abolition of Maori seats?
Undecided as yet.
Undecided as yet, but that's a value that the Conservative Party stand for.
Yeah, we're for equality of all people.
Equality of all peoples, okay. Fair enough. What do you think about the marriage equality bill?
Oh, rubbish.
Rubbish.
Marriage is between men and women to make families.
Okay.
Always was, always will be.
There's no reason why people cannot have a civil union, though.
And as
Okay.
women, but to partner together for the sake of children.
So you would say it's a nonsense idea for two people who love each other, who are of the same gender, to be identified
They can be
by a
in civil
religion?
unions, but it's irrational to think they are in any way, by sodomising each other, married. Marriage is not about sodomy, it's not even principally about sex, it's about procreation, having
Jesus loves you.
It does come down to what you see New Zealand being society we want it to go.
Okay.
If you think that big business and all that should have total say, then I think you're probably going to vote National, right?
Okay.
Now, if you think we should live in a state where everyone's success is shared around, probably you're going to vote.
Hang on, that sounds like socialism. Are you against socialism?
I am against socialism when all it does is say we're just going to create a legal frank.
Okay.
If they're very much a socialist, let's level it all out, they can vote Labour. But if they want something in between, that's where we sit.
Okay.
So we would say there's a
So you wouldn't say that you're far right?
No.
No?
Not at all. And I think we look at our policies. So, for example, we would give a tax cut at the bottom end of the scale. Very different from National, who go to a tax cut at the top end of the scale.
It is quite interesting, yeah.
But we do that rather than do a mandated increase to wages. Because if you raise the minimum wage, then people will lose jobs. We don't think that's a good idea. But give people a tax cut and they take home more money. You actually achieve the same thing.
An interesting trend that we've found with the Conservative Party members is that most of them have been male businessmen. What does this say? Well, it says that the demographic that they're catering for is probably a very 19th century sort of demographic, not necessarily one indicative of today's people. What we are going to look forward to hearing to, though, is what they have to say about the Conservative Party. Because a lot of them agree with some of the policies of the Conservative Party, and a lot of them agree with some, rather obscure points, but none of them seem to be unified as to whether they stand for all the points that Colin Craig and his party hope to serve.